You've got some crypto. Cool. Now you open your browser, type crypto exchange, and boom, chaos. Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, centralized, decentralized. Keys, wallets, KYC, gas fees. Choosing the right exchange is not a minor detail. It's one of the biggest decisions in your crypto journey. And if you get it wrong, nothing else matters. Today we will compare centralized and decentralized exchanges. Two doors into crypto, but completely different experiences. We're going to understand how they actually work, when each one makes sense, and how real traders use them. By the end, you'll know exactly which exchange setup fits your style, your security comfort level, and your long-term goals. Let's start. Crypto didn't enter mainstream adoption through complex interfaces and command line wallets. It entered when centralized exchanges arrived. You probably know the names: Binance, Coinbase, OKX, Kraken. These companies didn't just build platforms, they built on-ramps, transforming crypto from a niche experiment into a global financial system millions could access. Centralized exchanges let you link a bank card, deposit local currency, and trade immediately. They gave fast execution, huge liquidity pools, and charting tools. They lowered the barrier to entry. And this wasn't just convenience, it shaped the market. Liquidity on a CEX can turn a small project into a global market overnight. It's why most newcomers start on CEXs. Not because they love centralization, but because they value familiarity when they're learning. But the trade-offs? They're real. FTX didn't collapse because crypto is risky. It collapsed because centralization without transparency is risky. Funds froze. Withdrawals halted. People who thought they owned their assets discovered they didn't. Same with Mt. Gox years earlier. Same with multiple regional exchange freezes during regulatory waves. If your assets live on a centralized exchange, you're trusting not just code, but people, regulators, and policies. Now, let's shift to the other side: DEXs. Decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, Curve, PancakeSwap, DYDX changed how crypto trading works again. No KYC, no third-party holding your funds. You connect your wallet and trade directly on the blockchain. That's not a marketing pitch, that's a philosophical shift. What's more, DEX don't just give you independence, they open early-stage access. Think about the 2020 DeFi summer. Tokens like AVE, Link, Uni, YFI, they didn't emerge from corporate listing desks. They exploded through decentralized liquidity, community participation, and fair access. Or take memecoins. Most tokens don't debut on a CEX. They start on DEXs, raw, high-risk, high-volatility territory where early movers take outsized positions long before centralized platforms list them. That is opportunity, speed, and openness. But there's the other side: responsibility. On a DEX, you manage your wallet, you understand gas fees, you handle slippage settings, you avoid malicious contracts, and there is no support button if you misclick. It's the purest version of crypto, but not the easiest, and liquidity can shift fast. Try swapping a low-cap token when liquidity dries up. You'll instantly feel how decentralized markets breathe differently than centralized order books. This doesn't make DEXs better or worse. It makes them a different tool for a different kind of user or strategy. So what should you do? Look, if you're just getting started in crypto, don't overthink it. A centralized exchange, Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, that's your training ground. Why? Because a CEX gives you structure. It gives you a clean interface, clear buttons, support, fiat on-ramps, charts that make sense, and order execution that just works. You can get in, buy your first crypto, understand how trades feel, and not instantly drown in technical jargon and wallet setups. It's like learning to drive. You don't start on a racetrack. You start somewhere familiar, safe, controlled. Use a CEX to build your base. Get comfortable with spot trading, understand volatility, practice risk management, learn not to panic, and learn to think before clicking buttons. As you grow, you can step into the deeper layer and start exploring DEXs. There, you'll find opportunities on-chain you don't see on centralized platforms, early tokens, niche ecosystems, innovations that haven't hit the mainstream yet. Now, the golden rule. Don't commit to ideology. Commit to strategy. People love to argue online. CEXs are evil. Only DEXs are real crypto. Ignore all that noise. Centralized exchanges are the bridge. They brought millions of people in. They gave us liquidity, access, scale, and legitimacy. Decentralized platforms are the backbone. They keep crypto honest, censorship-resistant, and aligned with why this industry exists in the first place. Your job is to understand both and protect yourself while participating in the system intelligently. So, instead of asking, which exchange is right, ask, which approach fits my goals, my skills, and the level of control I want over my assets? If this helped you build clarity and confidence instead of confusion, stay tuned. This channel is here to help you think like a builder, invest like a strategist, and navigate crypto without noise, panic, or shortcuts. See you in the next video.